that the alleged attackers recorded the assault. Police have confirmed the investigation but have not confirmed any additional details about this case. Now, we just received a statement from Eastern University. The school said in part the safety of our students is top priority. The university is aware of the reported incident and is taking this matter very seriously. We are cooperating fully with the Radnor Police Department, which is actively investigating the matter. Also breaking this afternoon, a Norristown police officer placed on paid administrative leave after video shows that officer striking a suspect with their car earlier today. We do need to warn you, the video is difficult, or may be difficult for some of you to watch. This occurred this morning at Stanbridge and West Erie Streets. Police were responding to calls of a naked man vandalizing a parked car and also striking passing vehicles. This video was recorded by a witness and posted on social media. We're still working to learn the man's condition at this time. Authorities are now investigating the officer for use of force.
And breaking right now, a church fire has forced the closure of a section of Roosevelt Boulevard. It is all happening on the boulevard near Stanwood Street in Ronhurst. Heavy smoke poured from this building as firefighters attacked the fire. The response caused a backup on the boulevard, so give yourself extra time if you're traveling in that area. There are no injuries and the cause of the fire is still under investigation. Meantime, Philadelphia police just released these surveillance images, hoping someone out there recognizes the man who shot and critically wounded a storage facility employee on Monday night. This happened in the city's Bridesburg section at a self-storage facility in the 5400 block of Edam Street. The suspect rode up on an e-bike. He was wearing a green ski mask, possibly with another mask under it, and black Jordan sneakers. Anyone with information is asked to contact police right away. Also now, authorities have launched an arson investigation into a deadly row house fire in Kingsessing. Firefighters desperately tried to save the victim. We get more now from CBS News Philadelphia's Joe Holden.
Frantic screams as smoke billows from a Southwest Philadelphia row home.
I heard her yelling. That's what woke me out of my sleep. I thought I was dreaming. And I hear her saying somebody's still upstairs.
Police say the fire was intentionally set shortly before 1:45 this morning. We're told firefighters rescued a man from a back bedroom. He died a short time later.
He didn't make it out, and he was young.
News of the death was just setting in late Wednesday morning along Regent Street.
I mean, I felt for the family, you know.
Sabri Townsend told me he was relieved the fire was contained. He lives a couple doors away from the charred home.
I just started like praying. I was hoping that everybody was all right. I didn't think it was going to be like a tragedy like it is.
And I hate to see that.
Neighbors say homes on each side of the fire have smoke damage. They're also reflecting on a tragic loss of life for a family we're told kept to themselves.
And if they're sitting outside or anything, I'll speak to them, but they was pretty much to themselves.
The name of the man who died here has not been released, and investigators still have not said exactly how the fire started. In Southwest Philadelphia, Joe Holden, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Well, a firefighter suffered a minor injury battling this row house fire that spread to 5 other homes in North Philadelphia. It started on the 3500 block of Kipp Street in the Fair Hill neighborhood just about 5 o'clock this morning. It took firefighters about 40 minutes just to get those flames under control. Now, investigators say there were no working smoke detectors in any of those homes. The Red Cross is helping several families who have been impacted.
From CBS News Philadelphia's virtual studios, this is the Toyota Sports Report.
It feels like football in South Philadelphia.
Lots of breaking news this afternoon, including in the sports world. The Sixers with an interesting trade this afternoon, 24 hours before tomorrow's trade deadline.
Yeah, sports director Don Bell joining us now with the moves made this afternoon. What's happening, DB?
Yeah, this one was shocking, so let's go ahead and dive into this one. Jared McCain turns 22 in 2 weeks. He'll have to blow out the candles in Oklahoma City. The Sixers are trading the fan favorite to the Thunder for a 2028 first-round pick and 3 second-rounders. McCain was the 16th overall selection in a 2024 draft out of Duke. Last season, he was a front-runner for the Rookie of the Year award until suffering a torn meniscus. He also had thumb surgery along the way that happened in September. McCain is averaging just about 6 points per game in 16 minutes. He was considered a building block for the future along with VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey. Now, This deal ultimately affects the Sixers in two major ways. It gets them under the luxury tax threshold. That's a big deal if you're an owner. And it gives them more assets to chase potentially a bigger deal, perhaps for two-time MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo. The trade deadline is tomorrow at 3, and we'll have more on this deal at 5. I'm Don Bell. Natasha, back to you.
All right, Don, thank you so much. Well, snow and ice cleanup efforts are continuing, Siafa, and you know that.
That's right. They're continuing throughout the city, with Mayor Cheryl Parker expanding the city's response. CBS News Philadelphia's Ross DeMattei joins us from along Cotman and Frankfurt Avenue in Mayfair with a closer look at the progress we hope being made. Good afternoon, Ross.
Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, definitely progress being made. So the plows have really been out in full force today here in Northeast Philadelphia, and that makes a big difference, needless to say. You see all this snow here on the ground? This is lining the sidewalks now, but before today it was actually lining the sides of the streets, making it really hard to park along roads like Cotman and Frankfurt Avenues. But since the plows have come through, these streets are now completely clear from curb to curb, and it's really thanks to a small army of front loaders and dump trucks. Philadelphia city officials held a news conference earlier today, providing us with an update on their cleanup efforts after the storm. Over the last week or so, they say snow and ice has frozen in place during the coldest stretch that Philadelphia has seen in more than 20 years. Mayor Parker says the city has deployed more than 1,000 workers, hundreds of vehicles, and spread more than 30 million pounds of salt. But when it comes to clearing off streets, sidewalks, ramps, and crosswalks, she says those sub-freezing temperatures have slowed down the city's progress. At one point, the mayor addressed frustrated residents and critics of the city's response directly.
And they have a right to be frustrated, and they also have a right to expect their government to continue doing and not let up, at any time, to say the job's not done until we can get through every neighborhood. We can walk it, we can drive it. Our ADA ramps are accessible. Where we have to wait for SEPTA, our bus shelters, they're cleared. Our rec centers, everything that we need to do. So we won't stop.
And in fact, the city has expanded its cleanup response by launching a same-day work and pay program to help clear out the snow and ice. They're focusing primarily on ADA curb ramps and sidewalks near rec centers and schools. We caught up with one crew as they were clearing off a crosswalk along the 8200 block of Bustleton Avenue in Ronhurst. Now, city leaders have acknowledged that there is still a ton of work to do before they consider this a success. They're asking people to stay patient. They have vowed to go to every neighborhood, and they say they will not neglect any neighborhoods. Guys, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Ross, thank you very much. We notice you're not wearing a hat, which is, of course, a very good sign because some warmer temperatures today and tomorrow are sure to help the snow removal efforts, as Ross just discussed.
Yeah, exactly. So we're kind of enjoying this for the moment. Hopefully workers can make some good progress because colder temperatures are certainly lurking for us in the weekend.
I mean, it was nice. Guys, I opened my pool this afternoon.
Oh, there you go. It's
in my mind.
In your mind, yeah. Yes. And I was on the beach.
Yes,
just
in your mind.
In my mind.
Listen, compared to the last couple of days, has really been very nice. For the melting, of course, the one bad thing about that is it kind of refreezes back up. But enjoy today and enjoy tomorrow above freezing because by this weekend, we're going to be back in it so far deep that it may be colder this weekend so far than we've seen all season long. I know we've been saying that a lot, but here we go. Outside right now, mostly sunny skies, not bad at all. We'll bring up the maps and kind of show you what we're tracking. First things first, what I want to talk about is a mild stretch that we're going to see the next couple of days. Black ice at night. Everything that refreezes becomes a little slippery. Just be careful. Arctic front leaves us with a couple of flakes Friday, but an Arctic blast this weekend would be the big story. We are increasing our clouds a little bit tonight, but overall it's been a very quiet day. It'll be a quiet night. Little clipper system that will move through for Friday is way to our north and our west, and that will give us that light chance of snow as we get into late Friday night and Saturday. We're talking a couple flurries, snow showers. That's pretty much it. Some increase in clouds tonight, but temperatures staying down into the 20s as we head into the overnight, probably teens early in the morning. Highs tomorrow, again, 30s, a little closer to the mid-30s for the shore. 20s up to the north once we get into the day on Saturday, into your Sunday and Monday. We've got our next change coming through. So we'll talk a little bit about that coming up. We'll get this goal taken care of. And then we'll talk about the cold. And I also have some good news. It's not all bad. Your 7-day plan is on its way.
We appreciate the tease there. Thank you so much, Andrew. Still to come here on CBS News Philadelphia at 4, a new twist in the search for Nancy Guthrie. The missing mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie has been missing for 3 days now, and there are reports of a possible ransom note.
And the cold weather has many of us dreaming about a getaway. No matter the destination, a local travel pro is sharing his best hacks for getting the most value from your credit card points to help you save money on your next trip.
And if you are among the many who are disinterested in Super Bowl 60 on Sunday, maybe you'll be interested in this, the Puppy Bowl. We'll introduce you to some local puppies who will be competing. Look how cute. Right?
Always entertaining.
Yes. Back after this.